Hi there, Libra. Welcome to Eyes to See Tarot and your general freestyle. We're going to use the tarot cards today to look into your current energies, upcoming energies, energies surrounding you, possible future events, and how to navigate them. Three of Swords in reverse. Oh, the Eight of Wands. Oh, and the World. Now this person or people, like you could be blocking communication, not going with them. You know, we had plans made out and I changed my mind. I'm not going. With the Eight of Wands here in reverse. And the World card. So there's something that I'm getting over. You know what comes to mind? When you truly heal past something, the things that used to attract you no longer attract you. Right? That's kind of the energy that I'm getting from the Three of Swords reversed, the Eight of Wands reversed, and the World card. There's something that used to entice you, intrigue you, interest you, but now it kind of doesn't anymore. We're kind of healing past whatever heartbreak or pain that we had endured that kind of made that sound like a good idea. They say when a mind is angry, it can't make clear decisions, right? When a mind is troubled also, sad, troubled, tormented. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. That doesn't sound like the best news, but sometimes freedom is the biggest gift. Freedom from old situations, freedom from, that mind entrapment or things that would, pull us deeper into the mire of some sorts. I don't see there being really big opportunities here for new growth, new jobs, new houses, new cars, right? Kind of like make it do with what you got. Just kind of don't answer the door for these people. It's not like you're moving cities or anything. The Three of Wands, there is some waiting, there's some anticipation, however. But what are you waiting for, Libra? And the Five of Cups here, right? I need some clarifiers. Because I have the Magician in the reverse, right? So this could be like a spin-off of a previous decision, somehow, shape, or form. Or being just a little bit underhanded or manipulative or not utilizing all your tools that the universe gave you to utilize. So now there's a little bit of suffering, there's a little bit of pain, there's a little bit of, inability to move forward or new starts, but you're waiting for it. Like, I'm waiting for this thing. I'm waiting for this. Is perfect analogy. Okay, it's like I'm waiting for a bus, right? The bus is supposed to be here at this time, but I, throughout my actions, have actually purchased a ticket for another bus some other place. So I won't be able to get on this bus. But I'm waiting for it. I'm sitting there waiting for it, anticipating that this is what's going to happen or this is what's coming for me. And in all actuality, it's not for me. So there'll be a sense of, loss, regret. What do I do? Okay, a little bit of clarifiers. What is coming for my Libra? What should Libra expect? the world. It's just a complete cycle. What does that mean? You know, throughout all the readings, there's been a repetition. And the Two of Cups in reverse. For some of you, it could be a love reading. You could be waiting for this person to change. You could be waiting for this person to see the light, right? And they're just never gonna. So, like, as you're sitting there waiting and, like, giving them the chance to understand how to treat you, how to respect you, you know, what to do with you, it's like you're waiting and not, because this complete cycle, it's like they're never going to, right? That's the only way I can read that, because I just... Libra's doing a love reading. Justice. That's your card. Okay. So maybe a little bit more about you. Okay, so with the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, there's more deception, more self-serving, more pulling the rug out from under something or someone, right? But the repetitive cornerstone that I get here is manipulation. So be it your manipulation or those around you. But I sense with the Three of Swords being in reverse, I want to say that you're healing past it, right? You're healing past something. And sometimes we just got to get all the pus out of a wound before it does start to heal, you know? And maybe that's what this is. It's a time to reflect and recognize where you could be inciting certain things, or what you had absorbed from your situation and the world around you. But there is a balance coming, be it just emotional or spiritual. The Nine of Wands in reverse, it feels like there's nothing left in you to go again, right? I'm not even entertaining that ever again. I'm not, like, I can't believe that you got me out of my element and made me do this to you to put that boundary up between us. But I'm not entertaining that situation. Get the Hierophant in reverse. It's like a challenge to see things differently, to start to see things differently, the world around you, what you've been taught, what you know of the world around you, and then allow it to change. But how do you do that? I just don't even understand how you do that without precursors. It's like I just walk out. I walk out of the mall, and then I'm supposed to fathom something besides shopping. But I was born in the mall, you know? So how am I supposed to envision the park to get there, right? I see the Ten of Swords. I see the King of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups. That's how, huh? Emotional wellness and self-love, right? With the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups, it's almost like it really does come from within you. It's like all this negativity from what I'm done with, what I've suffered my last through that. I'm not going in there again. I'm not doing that again. I'm not entertaining these people ever again, right? I'm done. And even so much as to say that I haven't even found a speck of justification or empathy or sympathy for these people. God don't like ugly, right? But with the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups both here, speaking of how do you fathom something, how do you explain the color blue to a blind person? And it's not because you've never seen it before, Libra, because you have. You have seen it before. You do have an idea of how emotionally deep, empathetic, caring, compassionate you are, and then even to yourself, right? But the King of Cups, interestingly enough, is in the reverse. So it's not like you are going to be able to meet your match at this time. The situation around you, this King of Cups, this your match is still kind of emotionally discombobulated, right? It's still going to kind of play on certain aspects of your emotional sense of of well-being and self. But being that's just an energy, it feels like just an energy. It does not feel like an actual, tangible person at this time. But so to say, if I was to materialize one right now or in the next coming weeks, it's going to be like Pet Cemetery. You don't really know what you're going to get. It's not really ready baking yet. It's not finished baking yet. So this is just like premature version of what does await you once you set your sights and set your aspects to this self-love, this self-care, this appreciation, right? Get away from all these negative entities, and it looks like for the most part, Libra, you have separated yourself. I don't entertain, I don't engage, I don't go around, and even if it does have to just be me, myself, and I think we got it, you know? A little bit more about these entities and energies that Libra is done with. See, and I think that's where all that negativity was coming from. Remember how I said the Magician came up in reverse right here, right? It was a discord, an inner discord, but it was something that you had absorbed from the world around you, because that's exactly how they were coming, right? First card out. There is a walking away from that. So I don't guess we need to really engage with that energy any longer or bring it up in the reading. Because it, Libra, for the most part, it does look like you're absolutely done. And in no way, shape, or form have this idea of salvation or saving them. Just yourself. And that's good at this point. Didn't I just say the 8? Didn't I? Didn't I just say the 8 of Cups, walking away from it? Well, here it is again. Okay, so there is definitely a walking away. It's an emotional pull, like I know that I deserve better. Like I usually attribute this guy right here, like leaving, like I have this little family, this little house built and all the little food in the little refrigerator and stuff like that. But I have got to leave y'all joyful, laughing, giggling, color, you know, watching movies and tickling each other. And I've got to go to work so that we can continue to have this. That seems like the 8 of Cups to me, right? And here, it would be like, it's not like you never served me. It's not like you never did once serve me, but now I have something bigger waiting on the horizon, and I'm going to get it. I'm going to achieve it. There's a little bit of a learning curve, so there's going to be this little two-step stagger back and forth, right? As I kind of comprehend and understand a little bit more. And each day, the tree grows just a little bit stronger. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen within 1 year. But every day that tree grows a little bit more robust. They get 1 more ring, 3 more leaves. You know, it reaches the sun just a little bit further. You know, so It's a continuance to be kind to yourself. And there's that Five of Cups again. Right, Libra? There's a mourning here, because right now what I'm getting is it's a loss on top of loss, right? But yes, I understand where this would definitely feel like a loss, right? I don't have this anymore, and now I don't have that anymore, and you know, but it's really just an idea of solitude or coming to yourself. Healing within yourself, not seeking any kind of outside validation or support, but being emotionally, like, completely emotionally capable and independent. It's an idea. Man, it's just repeating and repeating and just pulling it up, understanding who you are, what you're capable of, what you deserve. Making up your mind to get this monkey off your back and move on. Alienate yourself. But I do have the Hangman in reverse here, and I'm going to pull some clarifiers, because I think in a sense that there's a little bit of stuck energy. And not necessarily to say that I need to, at this time, be able to visualize or envision things from all different angles, right? Because it's so profound coming through the walking away and being done, and walking away and being done, and these people aren't for me, and this, that, and the other, that it's propelling me away from an area or something in my life that I don't necessarily need at this time, right? So it's very functional in the reading, but as a card in itself, you know, I mean, I like to move past things like that. So it feels like eventually you're going to be able to move past it. Just allow yourself that healing time. And, you know, there's all kinds of different sorts of healing. There's the healing of the family and the support. There's the healing of, you know, growing past something, or not wanting that for yourself anymore and making that conscious decision. There is the healing of going within yourself and watering those seeds and setting the table for how the guest that I expect, or the guest that I know that I deserve to sit at. They dress for the job that you want. This is your time to do that, to really embody and become the functional being that is going to attract the other beings that you feel are really worth your time, that would be more supportive. They might even be the same people. But first you have to change that vibrational state within yourself in order to see it coming and radiating off of people, other people, people that love you. You understand? Right now there's the Queen of Swords. And again, like with the King of Swords in reverse, kind of bringing you to this, right? This atmosphere, this area. I think that that's what they're saying, that that's what I'm stuck on. That's where I'm unable to draw any other conclusion or see things from anybody else's area, angle, you know, because I'm not really supposed to. This is supposed to be a centering time of just me and myself. And I've walked, like I said, like I've explained already, I've kind of walked past the leaning on family healing, leaning on friends healing. You know, I've walked past all these things and then understood what it was that I didn't want to bring into the next frontier of my life. And now I'm going within. So I needed to kind of encapsulate myself and separate myself from other working, hinging energies, right? So that I could create this little greenhouse effect around myself. So, in all intents and purposes, that's not necessarily something that should fall off first. It's probably something like a stitch keeping that wound closed, right? And then as the wound does start to heal, and as you start to put your perspectives and ideas and emotions in order, then when that stitch finally falls out and you're able to be a little bit more empathetic, it's because that wound has healed. So just let that be one of the last things that just kind of happen naturally. Don't be all in there trying to force yourself to see people kinder or forgive or empathize. It's not about them at this time. It is about what I think I need, deserve, and desire. All right, Libra, that's pretty much all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the read. Please like, comment, subscribe. Do hit the bell if you want to be informed next time I upload. And until then, Libra, see you soon at Eyes to See Tarot.